And welcome back. Just having a look at the reference images that we do have for the Messerschmitt. The tail section, actually, I think you should be acquainted with the tail section, the different parts of its makeup. The upright section here with a swastika on, that's what's known as the vertical stabilizer. And behind that we have the rudder. And this here, we call it the rear wing, where it's actually known as the horizontal stabilizer. And then this section back here is the elevator. When that's up, it causes the aeroplane to climb. When it's down, it causes it to go into a dive. As simple as that. Want to turn left, then the rudder goes left. Want to turn right, the rudder comes right. Straightforward, basic aerodynamics. Okay, well, this is what we're going to be creating now, the horizontal stabilizer. So, let's get cracking. We have the rest of our model hidden for the moment, so we'll begin with a box. Let's drag it out, let go of the left key there, push it back to give it some depth. Our parameters: length segments 2, width segments 2, height segment 1. Yep, that should be fine for the time being. Let's change the colour, steel grey, say OK, and Alt X to put it into the transparency mode. Now, up to the top viewport, so that's T on the keyboard, go Z for zoom, and then we can just pull out a little bit. W for our select and move tool, and let's pull this over to the center. Now I think this reference image at the back is out slightly, so I'm just going to push that forward a little bit, and now we can convert it to an editable poly. There we go. Now let's put it into vertex, grab those there, pull them across to that point there. Let's grab that one and just pull that down to about there. Up to our edit, swift loop. Let's put a swift loop in just there, like that. Right click to end that action. Now let's pop into our perspective viewport. I'm going to zoom around a little bit now. Pull out just a tad. Grab those vertices there and make them about center. Now into our edge, deselect that one. I want that edge there, this edge here, so press Control, select that one, and let's just pull this out a little bit. This forms the front part of our wing. There we go. In fact, thinking about this, let's go to vertex, just pan around a little bit, grab those vertices there, let's pull them across to there. Okay, now edge, quick swift tool, I just want to put another one in there. Right click to end that action, up to vertices, I want to grab those there, pressing Control, select that one, and select these two here. R for our scale tool, let's just scale that down a little bit. Good. Now pop to the back. I'm going to grab these vertices along here, and we've still got our scale tool, so we'll scale those down a little bit there. So we're getting that classic wing shape, aerofoil shape there. Okay, now into polygon, we want to select these polygons here, so ignore back facing. Let's select that one, pressing Control, we'll select these along here, we'll be needing our rotate. Now we'll go for our select tool to begin with. Right click, and we're going to go down to the tab for hinge from the edge. Up here I'm going to select the hinge or the edge, and we'll select that edge there. Let's just pop around, in fact, into our top viewport, so that's T on the keyboard, Z for zoom. Let's just pull back a little bit. Segments. Let's increase the number of segments. And now we're going to adjust the angle. So the angle's about there. Happy with that, so we'll say OK. And put it into vertex now. I just want to W for our scale tool. Move and select, or select and move. I'll select those there, and we'll just bring it up a little bit to about there. Now let's grab these. I'm going to grab the edge here and just bring that down to there. In fact, undo that. I want to uncheck ignore back facing just to make sure. Then we'll select those again. Let's bring that down to there. Bring those, grabbing that section there to there. In fact, we'll grab those three there and bring that down to there. So I just need to shape these now. So they're running. Come on, that's it. Try that one. Might have to just adjust these a little bit more, but there we go. About there. That one looks a little bit skew-whiff, so straighten it up. Looks a little bit too far down, so up to there. Okay, into our perspective viewport, so that's P on the keyboard. Yes, I do have a wry smile on my face whenever I say that. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Now select polygon. I just want to pop round here, zoom out, let's get that centered, ignore back facing there, select this polygon, pressing Control, select that one, all those three there, and press delete. Good. Now into our edge and deselect. Just going to pop round here to these edges, pressing Control. Let's just rotate around the axis a bit. That edge, those edges there. Control again, select those edges. That and that edge there. Then pop down and we're going to chamfer these. So chamfer, yep, one's about right, so OK. Now deselect those, just click off away from them. Let's pop round. I want our edit, we're going to go for a swift loop. I just want to get a swift loop in close to that edge where we've deleted the polygons, about there. Right click to end the action. Now let's Alt X. Everything looks fine so far. Up to our root, and let's apply a turbo smooth. How does that look? That's looking very good. Okay, so now we can actually convert this to an editable poly. So let's collapse that part. Now into our front viewport, so FZ for zoom. Yep, it's not looking bad at all, isn't that? Pop into our root, vertex, no, we'll leave it at that for a moment, and what I want to do is a mirror. X, copy, say OK. Zoom in now to this. Let's just have a look. That's looking damn good, is that? Up to there a little bit. Okay, select the left wing. Let's pop down to attach. Attach, and we'll select this part now. Up to vertices. We're going for the middle ones there, so zoom in a little bit more. Go for our select tool layer. Select those in there. Now let's pop down to weld. (650) after 626. Let's say OK on that. Into perspective. Pull back. There we go. That's looking good. Okay. Up to Layers Manager. Let's have a look. We're going to hide the reference material now. Fuselage, unhide that. Wings, unhide. Close that down for a little bit. Now, let's pop in. W for our move tool. I'm moving the vertices there. Undo, up to root. Let's push that forward a little bit. Let's have a look. That's about where that should be, and maybe just a tad up. There, and there. Needs to be centered. There we go. I don't always go by the reference material. See, that looks nicely centered there. Okay, let's zoom out. Yep, that's getting there. Just give this a name now. Horizontal stabilizer doesn't sound. I'll just call it rear wing. And that's okay on that. In fact, now Layers Manager, tail section, unhide the rudder. Yep. For the last couple of seconds, let's do a render. It's starting to look the business now. Okay, so we'll bring this session to a close, and I'll catch you next time.